What's up, y'all? This B.o.B, Bobby Bands, Bobby Ray, and right now, you were tuned in to XXL Mag.
So, I've heard that there are 5 B.o.Bs.
5?
5.
I mean, I'm one of the people who always do what I want to do. You know, I always do what comes natural to me. Like when I was 19 and I first started playing the guitar, all I wanted to do was just rock out with a band on stage. I want the keys, I want the full band, I want the singers, I want, you know, the whole theatrics. Pretty much all of my childhood and in my teenage years, just like struggling and hustling and just trying to make it to get to where I'm at today. And now I'm where I'm at today, now shit, man, I'm trying to have some fun.
What B.o.B would you say we can expect on the upcoming album?
You're always gonna get B.o.B on every album, but this is kind of connecting people more to the story that they probably didn't know. I feel like one of the best ways that I ever articulated this was a mixtape that I did called B.o.B vs. Bobby Ray. One side of the mixtape, it was just rap tracks. A lot of them were produced by Fury, and on the other side, it was more eclectic. You know, I was playing a lot of the guitar. You know, I had my band on it, and you know, it just felt like, damn, this is crazy.
On your control response, it was exactly that. Like the beginning half, you were rapping. You know, the second half, you know, you just busted out the guitar. That was so unexpected.
I actually caught wind of it from my timeline, and I was like, what's going on in the hip hop world right now? And so I was like, hold on now, let me get in the studio, and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think it ignited a fire for everybody, but you know, of course, my name wasn't in the verse, and even if it was, I wouldn't take any offense to it, which I don't feel like anybody should. Like, hip-hop to me is the equivalent of boxing. Even if you ain't even boxing nobody, you still, like, you know, you got your guard up and you, like, throwing punches, you know, you swinging.
There's not many rappers that can play the guitar, you know, you do all that stuff, and then aside from that, I just feel like you're just all around different. When it comes to what you speak about in your verses, you're very intellectual. What inspires that? Why do you feel the need to stray away from the normal?
I really wouldn't call it straying away from the norm. I think I just allow myself to be everything that I am. You know, whether that be a quote-unquote conscious rapper, southern rapper, musician, or pop artist, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm all of these things, you know what I'm saying? And like, I just allow myself to be them simultaneously. If you speak about the issues that are pressing in today's world, you can't be fresh or fly. You can't wear no chains or jewelry. You have to be a bum. Like, no, I like this shit too, and I can get with you on an intellectual tip as well simultaneously. And I'm gonna go play my guitar and go in the studio with my band. I'm allowing myself to be the things that I like. This album, Underground Luxury, is like painting that picture. I just put out a record today, Ready, featuring Future. Yeah. And you know, it's kind of like the other side of the tracks, you know. But I think whatever it is, man, you should just be honest and just be yourself. Whether you have, you know, guilty, simple thoughts, or whether you got productive, positive thoughts, like, just let it come out. That energy of just organicness is what people like.
What made you want to grab Future for this?
Hey, man, that's my East Side homie, man. You know, East Side Connect. We we from the same hood, and like, we actually did a record 2 mixtapes ago on my Epic mixtape. We did a record, How About That? But I didn't feel like I knocked it out the park all the way, so we got in again on this one. Detail did the beat, and it just got a crazy hop to it.
Did you guys like know each other like for a long time now? Have you guys like grown together in the industry?
Yeah, I met Future like a while back, and Atlanta is one of them places where, you know, everybody pretty much get along, you know, because everybody's working. You know, like when you go to Atlanta, everybody's in the studio.
Yeah, I've heard.
If you want to go party, you can, but for the most part, you know, everything you need as an artist is like, it's right there at your disposal. You got all these different artists, up and coming new artists and producers, and in the best studios. You know, I think it's just a dope place to be.
Any crazy times you and Future had together and stories?
Yo, actually, when we shot the video for Ready in Atlanta, we was on the back of this this flatbed stage with like some LED lights in it and all that. And we was riding through Atlanta. We rolled by Club Opera and the Cuckoo Room. Everybody was running down the street taping us. It was crazy, man. Like, I ain't never really did nothing like that before. Yeah, some rock star shit.
Speaking of that, I heard that your first concert ever was a rock concert.
Around that time, I had just started playing the guitar. It was like damn, I want to do that. And I'm one of them people where if anybody tells me that I can't do it or that I shouldn't do it, it's only gonna propel me in the opposite direction. Just seeing that, it was just like, I understood how challenging it was, but I was like, man, I can do that. Like, I want to do that. I want to perform with a band on stage and like with like 50,000 people singing the song. And I actually got that moment for me. You know what I mean? Like when I put out my first album, "Don't Let Me Fall" was one of them songs that like the whole crowd would sing. You just stop the music and everybody would just keep singing it. And so in my mind, I think a part of me was satisfied, and it was like, all right, I can kind of move on from this.
Any rock inspiration on the new album? I know you said it was more hip hop, but have you tied that in any way?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm doing actually most of the production on this album, and you know, even on like the club records and the strip club records, I'm like, you know, incorporating live guitar in it and you know, live bass, you know, extended outros. You know, so it's like, at heart, I'm a musician always, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna want to express myself and be artistic, but I think people just want to hear good music. It's just gotta be something that paints a picture in their head or takes them to a place or just, you know, pulls them out of their reality for that 2 minutes and 30 seconds, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, however long it is. People just want an experience.
When can we expect the Hustle Gang compilation?
We are working on that right now. Yes, the Hustle Gang album. I was just, before I came up here to New York, we were in the studio. Me and Tip was in the studio working on the album. Got some crazy records too. Like, I mean, we just started like really recording this week, and we already got. I mean, and I've been working on my album this whole year. So you know, I'm like, hey man, I should have kept that for my album now. And so, for me, for this album, Underground Luxury, I'm pretty much, you know, it's more of a hip-hop influence album, more hip-hop heavy, you know, but it's still, you know, I can't help but to be different, so it's still them songs on there where it kind of takes you to that other place, into that other world.
Well, thank you for sitting with us. I appreciate you.
Cool, thank you. It's good to meet you. I like your swag, like your style.
Thank you. Like yours too, the kicks, you know.
Oh, this ain't nothing slow. Alright, y'all, this is B.o.B, Bobby Ray, signing out. Be on the lookout for Underground Luxury coming this December. Follow me on Twitter at B.o.B ATL. And stay tuned. XXL Mag. We gone.